Yo, what's up, everybody? KMZX18 Sports here. And yeah, the Eagles lost their first game of the season against Zach Wilson, against the Jets for the first time ever. And I gotta be honest with you guys, they deserve to lose. Four turnovers, and not just the turnovers, too, man. Like three interceptions, one fumble, drop passes, missed field goals. Bruh. And, and I'm just so flabbergasted because, bro, it's like, and I can't even, and I know it's gonna be Eagles fan out there blaming injuries. Well, guess what? Sauce Gardner was out for the Jets. There's no excuse. There's honestly no excuse. The Eagles should have beaten this team by like three touchdowns. But you know what happens? Carelessness with the ball. Carelessness with the ball. Like injuries at the worst opportune time. But you know what? I'm gonna take that out because Jets also have injuries. So yeah, turnovers and just stupid like mistakes, man. Like what's going on, man? Like what are these mistakes I'm looking at? And also like those drop pass, Devontae Smith, man, you were wide open. I'm not gonna forget about that. You were wide open. You had all that space to work with, and you dropped the pass. The whole offense was trash, honestly. Besides that first drive, and also maybe the one where the Eagles stopped the Jets on fourth down and they scored another touchdown. Besides those two drives, as a whole, the offense was trash. Like I can't even blame too much on the defense. The defense and thing is, even with injuries like dropping like flies, they were actually stopping Zach Wilson. They were stopping them. At least for the most part, anyway. Besides the last touchdown was basically like they let him score, but they will have a chance at the end. But fuck, man, this is. And now what worries me with like all these injuries now to the secondary and on defense, they play the Dolphins next week. I swear to God, if I see Josh Jobe lining up against Tyreek Hill, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Tyreek Hill is gonna have a 300-yard day if I see Josh Jobe lining up against him. And all I gotta say is, I know people are saying Darius Slay's not doing well this season. I'd rather have a 50% Darius Slay than Josh Jobe, man. That's sad. Oh man, I do not even want to put up the highlights, but you know what? I've been consistent with this: win, lose, or even or draw. Even if my team is even if the team trim, if the team is trash, or they go like and whatever, I'd be like, well, guys, I ride and die, man, with this team. But today it was just so frustrating, man, because this Eagles team is so much better than the Jets, especially the fact that they have Zach Wilson. But you know what, man? Credit to Zach Wilson. He actually played well today. He didn't throw any turnovers. I really thought that he was gonna have at least a pick on him, but nope, of course not. But whatever. No, let's just get to these highlights. Like that can. Oh man, I hope they show the plays. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to use the NFL highlights, so we'll see. I mean, last time I tried doing that, I got blocked. Usually, I try to use the Eagles highlights from their YouTube channel, but they haven't posted it due to maybe the fact that they're petty like that. But it is what it is. I hope my video won't get blocked. If it does, I just gonna have to cut this portion out and just do my whole review portion. But hopefully that won't be the case. Give me 1 second as I set this shit up. All right, we're here. Let's get into these highlights begrudgingly.
territory, Jalen Hurts
All right.
has to be smart.
Pressure comes, Hurts floats it out,
Take
and he
this out real
finds an
quick.
excellent choice.
Good throw and good catch by A.J. Brown.
Up to get it for the first down at the 21, working against Tay Hayes.
Kershaw's back. I thought he was going to get sacked here, so to his credit, he got away and he found A.J. Brown. All right. He drops pass again. Good catch by Devontae Smith, but oh man, I'm going to have to talk to you. I have a lot to say to you, man.
That's rough.
All right, Swift, you got the first down.
Here comes the personnel mix-up.
I'm not gonna lie, this is actually a good play call right here by Brian Johnson. One of his very few highlights today.
The play fake and the toss to Boston Scott down the sideline and shoved out of bounds.
Like, who was this for the whole fucking game? It's almost like we have a good play call in the first drive, then after that it was like, oh, we're just gonna wing it. Because overall, this first drive was actually a pretty good drive, except for this one. I'm not a big fan of this. Guys. Like this. As I was saying before, the fucking ad just came out of nowhere. Like, I'm not a big fan of these zone runs. Like, okay, look. I'm not saying we can take it out completely because, you know, Jalen Hurts can do it. But, guys, we have Dallas Goedert and A.J. Brown, two big body receivers. Why are we not throwing the ball to them? What's going on? Like, seriously. And before we said we can't do it this season, we did it most of last season. Are you telling me we changed offensive coordinators? We can't we can't throw the ball to them now? Fuck Christ, man. And honestly, we got lucky on this one, man. I was like, he didn't get it. I really thought they didn't get it.
The officials are signaling the play dead. Let's wait and see.
After reviewing the play, the quarterback had the ball in control, broke the plane of the goal line while his body was up, not down by contact. It's going to be a touchdown.
They brought the house against Zach Wilson last time. Let's see
Zach
what they do.
Wilson, toss back.
Second down.
That was a good throw. Garrett Wilson had a good game against his secondary.
A 6-yard gain and a Jets first down.
Second
and 8. Cook burst up the middle, and Dalvin Cook hops close to a Jets first down.
And then here comes the new personnel. Here's 13, 3 tight ends, all at the end of the line of scrimmage.
And off the play fake, Wilson to the air, high throw, but going up.
That was a great catch by Garrett Wilson. I'm not gonna lie. He had a good game, like I said.
To the Eagle 37 to pick up a 15.
I didn't watch the second quarter because I had to do shopping for dinner, but
Zach Wilson diving towards the
he got it.
Nakobe Dean to cover him up, but a good scramble by Zach Wilson.
Switch there. We got to keep going forward.
3rd and 13. Wilson on the roll to the sideline, wide of Hardman, the intended target. 5 of 5 last week for the Jets.
Ooh.
And Zuerlein.
Is that through?
Just sneaks
oh, wow.
that one through on the left side.
I didn't know that was through.
Play scoring drive since week 17 of 2018
All right.
for Philadelphia. From the 25 on first down, lots of time to
wide
throw
open.
over the middle.
Good job by A.J. Brown. He always open, man.
2 steps his way to the 39-yard line.
Or at least he always knows where to find space.
Blitzing defenders.
35.
4-man rush. Hurts to throw. Caught by A.J. Brown.
A.J. Brown.
Strong. Just able to pull that through traffic.
They've gotten pressure on him, but they just haven't been able to corral him in the backfield.
4 new Jets on the field, really rotating personnel, and here they bring the house towards Hurts. The pass is deflected and intercepted. Quinnen Williams, big man on the run to the 45-yard.
Dallas Goedert. Sometimes, man, just go down. you were caught. The play was dead. Although I do have to give the Jets defense credit there, but still, just go down. Oh man. Although they count that as a Jalen Hurts turnover, but I guess it makes sense because this is one of the that was the only interception that I don't blame Hurts on too much.
Pressure comes in trouble, and Wilson goes down on 4th and 5.
Hey, Zach Wilson.
Eagles pressure picked up. Wilson flushed on the run, throws towards the sticks. The catch is made by Tyler Conklin.
But I would have gone for the field goal.
Take two guys out of this route for us and clear it up for underneath routes.
2nd and 10. Swift out of the backfield. He'll tiptoe up the sideline for an Eagles first down.
There he is in the slot up top.
2nd down and 9. Here's Brown, first down inside the 35. Breaking tackles to the 30, and Brown down the sideline. Looking for a block, a little nudge inside the 10, and out of bounds, 1st and goal inside the 5.
This red zone's got to be cleaned up.
2nd and goal. Hurts throws. Swift, a little juggle, breaks the tackle, touchdown.
Oh, damn. That was a great throw and great catch by DeAndre Swift, man.
That's what happens when you're 20.
That's why I thought, okay, the Eagles got this.
Thank you, Kevin. Good save.
Little did I know they would not score
2nd
again.
and 10, over the middle, finds Conklin, and Conklin blasting through contact, gets the first down near the 40-yard line.
Little did I know.
1st down and 10 after the completion to Conklin.
Wilson again.
Jets will run the end around.
End around.
Xavier Gipson.
That was a great call.
Gipson with the blocker in front, and Gipson
Great call.
out of bounds in Eagles territory at the 42-yard line.
Fuck ads. All right, I'm back.
10 at the 43. Wilson has time.
Wilson again.
Breece Hall up the sideline, and Hall
Goddamn.
inside the 20 before he's knocked out.
Breece Hall's had a good game.
Whose real estate is that?
First 3rd down of the drive. They're 0 for 3 on 3rd today. Wilson in trouble.
Nice.
Jordan Davis.
Good job by Jordan Davis there.
Wilson at the 24.
Being the mountain of a man that he is, to reset that line of scrimmage back in the backfield, and you see what happens when he gets pressure.
Berline on for a 42-yard try.
And I think this is the next drive was the beginning of the end for the Eagles.
It's down the middle.
Right here.
25-yard line. All 3
This drive right here.
plus the 2-minute warning to work with. So an eternity for Jalen Hurts as they try to double up. The pitch to Scott on the edge, and Boston Scott with good speed and a good run on first down as he goes out of bounds after a 9-yard pickup. 2 minutes to go. All 3 timeouts left for the Eagles. The swing to Goddard gets around a little bit.
Good job by Goddard there.
Get the first down shoved out at the 37, but a flag down in the backfield.
Exactly right. Family show.
They're past half field, man.
1st and 10 at the 47. Jets rush 4. Swift, the recipient. The ball is out. A fumble. Juggled. Still loose on the field. Who has it? Quincy Williams. Again, Eagles have not allowed a point off any of their turnovers this year, but Garrett Wilson on the receiving end of that Zach Wilson dart.
Here it comes.
Pressure picked up. Wilson throws low. The catch made by Garrett Wilson.
I love the play design on those inside routes versus outside leverage.
2nd and 1. Breece Hall with the carry. First down to the 12. Timeout used by Robert Saleh. 2nd down and 20. Wilson to the air, deflected and almost intercepted. Nakobe Dean trying to contort his body.
I wish he got that.
And Zuerlein's kick is good, and halftime arrives with the Eagles leading the Jets 14-9. Held his own so far. 1st and 10 at the 25. Off the play action, sets up the tight end screen to Goddard, able to get away from traffic, and Goddard up the sideline with a stiff arm.
Good job by Goddard there.
8 catches, 117 yards a week ago. Gaping hole for Swift.
Good job by Swift.
Picks up 11.
Okay, well, you got something here.
A little wobbler to Goddard, who makes the low grab and has a first down at the 44-yard line.
The Jets have to generate something.
Hurts on 1st and 15. Excellent protection. Over the middle, in and out of the hand.
Devontae Smith, you got to understand, man. I vouched for you. Last week, I really vouched for you. And this is what you were paying me, man. You got to catch that. You're wide open. You have open space. Open space. And you drop that. Look. You're not known for dropping passes, and hey, look, we all have those off days, but bro, you were by yourself. You were wide open. And judging how this whole game went out, we needed that. We really needed that, man. Fuck.
Hands of Devontae Smith. Oh my goodness.
And then it just went downhill. Keep in mind, everybody, Lane Johnson went out with the injury during this game.
Wilson going down the sideline for Garrett Wilson makes the adjustment.
I swear to God, if I see Josh Jobe lining up against Tyreek Hill next week, man, I know I already said it early, but it's gonna be a long afternoon if I see Josh Jobe lining up against Tyreek Hill.
The grab. Garrett Wilson pulls it down at the 40-yard line. A pickup of 33.
Great throw and catch, by the way.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line. The toss. And looking for room is Breece Hall. Just tripped up after a 10-yard gain at midfield. Reed Blankenship swipes the ankles out from under Hall as he gets the first. I'm just a half-yard shy of the first down, so 9.5 yards, which means Wilson, little shovel pass, a pitch forward to Breece Hall, and Hall with a first down this time.
I hate to admit that was a good shovel pass. I thought he was going to throw it in the ground or something.
Hit this offense.
3rd and 23 over the middle to Breece Hall. Hall to the 40 and down to the 39.
You see, look, the defense, I can't. As I was saying before, ads freaking came out of nowhere. Oh man, it's just like the defense. I can't blame the defense for this game, bro. The Jets are missing all of their secondary starters. Like at least in the secondary, what are we doing, man? Just just so fucking frustrating.
He ain't running the draw again. Okay.
4-man rush. In trouble. Hurts backs up to the end zone.
I don't know how Hurts got away.
On the run, buying time. Hurts throws incomplete.
And that's a drop by Gainwell.
In to Kenneth Gainwell. Bryce Hall out there on the coverage.
Crucial 3rd down. You're going to get a little extra presence out here by Conklin.
On 3rd and 7, it's Lazard with the catch of the first down. Hall. Upfield first down. That little spin bought him some space from Nicholas Morrow to get the 3 yards he needed. Cobb in motion. Play action.
Thank you, Hassan Reddick.
Takes a huge sack. Hassan Reddick.
Ever since that cast went out of Hassan Reddick, man,
he's
been playing like freaking. He's playing so well, man.
The Jets to within 2.
I mean, come on.
Hurts. Pocket collapsing. He's in trouble. Or is he? Dancing free. Throws on the run. Devontae Smith comes back.
Good job by Devontae Smith there. But I'm sorry, man.
Kind of look like Russell Wilson. Hurts keeps it again. Hurts finds
like right here. I don't mind design runs like in this situation, but I don't know, like in the end zone.
Hurts in trouble. A wobbler as he's hit and it's intercepted.
This one just.
Hall with the pick. That pressure came late, forced a floater.
Again, like I said, Lane Johnson went out with an injury. Jack Driscoll, man, there is a reason why you're a backup, man. Oh boy. If Lane Johnson's not starting next week, man, this is going to be a long game against the Dolphins.
And Hall with the interception. Get the 3rd Eagles turnover, and they go to work. Zach Wilson wants to go deep.
Like I said, though, the defense stepped up. Like, what do you expect the defense to do, man? Seriously.
For his 3rd sack of the year.
They can't overcome 4 turnovers.
Add up and makes it tough.
3rd and 6 from the 22. Hurts airing it deep for A.J. Brown, and Brown
Great
pulls
throw
it
and
in.
catch.
Did he get his feet in? He did! A teardrop from Jalen Hurts, and it lands in the gloved hands of A.J.
Unfortunately.
Brown. It's Gainwell. Much more traditional run, but Gainwell with good yardage, fighting his way down. If it's flag football, he's down 2 yards before, but he's got the first down.
We were in the almost in the red zone.
Hurts flushed again, and this time the Jets get it.
And I think this is why I knew the Eagles were not going to win this game.
Bryce Huff, for the 2nd time today, able to pull Jalen Hurts to the turf.
This is when I knew. 37 yards chip shot.
37-yard try for Jake Elliott, drifting right, and it's no good.
This game.
Jake Elliott, I'm not going to be on you too much. You're having a good year, but you got to make those, man. 37 yards. And honestly, this is when I knew. I was like, yep. If the Eagles somehow win this game, I'll be stunned. Obviously, you know what happened.
And trust your defense. Whatever it takes.
Sorry with all these pauses, but man, it just gets so frustrating, bro. It really does. The Eagles beat themselves today, especially on offense.
He's got to be smart. Just steal a completion.
They rush 4. Reddick gets to him again in the sack. Williams cleaned it up as Hassan
Like they said, I think they said Zach Wilson like 4 times today. Like, bro, that should be enough.
Burst up the middle and a first down.
Good tough run by DeAndre Swift.
Easier said than done.
3rd and 7. Late pressure. Hurts hit as he throws. Complete. First down.
First down.
Goddard gets the first down.
And then this happens.
3rd and 9 at the 46. Hurts facing a 4-man rush over the middle. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Adams. Adams on the run. Breaking tackles. Tossed down inside the 10.
Hurts. The first one was tipped. Or actually, no, it landed on the hands of Dallas Goedert. It went out and it got intercepted. I'm not going to blame you on that one. The second one you got hit, it happens. That one, there should be no excuse for that one. Bro, you stare down the freaking receiver for 3 or 4 seconds. And that receiver was double team as well. What are you doing? Just throw it away, bro. Just throw it away. Live for another down, man. This offense, man. What a difference a coordinator makes. Seriously. Now, obviously, they let them score over here because, you know, they give us more time.
Into the end zone, Breece Hall in for the touchdown, and the Jets take the lead. Wilson looking to the end zone. The
That was a tough catch by Randall Cobb.
Randall Cobb gets up and flexes after the big hit.
Give it a 4th and manageable.
3rd and 10. Hurts checks it short.
Why? Brian Johnson, explain to me. This is 3rd down and 10. Why are we running an underneath? Throw it, bro. I don't understand. What was the play call right there? Seriously, like, look, I know we only got a minute and something, like a little over a minute and 30 seconds. But what are we doing? Just end this game already, bro. End these highlights. I'm actually so frustrated, bro. Just throw the incomplete. I give Hurts credit for throwing it deep, but honestly, that should have been intercepted. Devontae, I don't know why you're complaining.
Delivers again. And the season
Congratulations, the 2023 Philadelphia Eagles. You really let the New York just get their first win against y'all after 13 attempts. Honestly, look, it was about to end eventually, but fuck, I was hoping not in my lifetime anyway. Goddamn.
For the New York Jets, their first win against the Eagles in the history of the franchise, and they do it 20-4.
All right, I'm done. I'm done. Let's get to the boss score before I just get so pissed. All right, guys, we're here, and man, this is just unbelievable. Jalen Hurts was 28-45, 280 yards, one touchdown, three interceptions. He was sacked twice. He had a 54 QBR and a passer rating of 59. To sum it all up, he played like trash today. Like, yes, he threw a touchdown. The first two interceptions, you can't really blame too much. I mean, look, he got hit with one of them. The other one, Goddard, he caught it, but it went out of his hands and was intercepted. The third one, yeah, there's no excuse for that one. Especially like you're in the freaking Jets half, man. Oh man, it's just unbelievable. The rushing, Jalen has 47 yards. DeAndre Swift had 18 yards. Kenny Game had 13. Buster had 2 yards. My thing is, I just realized this. Why are we not running with DeAndre Swift now? The last couple games we just been throwing it. Why? What's going on here? I mean, I understand if the game plan was okay. Well, the Jets secondary are riddled with injuries. Fine, but mix it up. You had 45. You threw the ball 45 times and only rushed 22. If you cut that shit in half, man, whatever, man. Brian Johnson, man, I'm starting to miss Shane Steichen, man. I really do. I'm starting to really miss Shane Steichen. Receiving, AJ Brown had a great day. 137 reception for 131 yards. I feel sorry for him because everybody else really let him down. Devontae Smith, man, you were wide open. I can't believe I'm still stunned you dropped that pass. You were wide open, bro, with open space. I can't believe it, man. I can't believe it. You were wide open space, and you dropped that pass. Even now, I still can't believe it. Dallas Goddard, uh, 5 for 42. My thing is, man, you led to the interception as well. So I can't really I can't even praise you because you let that first interception go through. And DeAndre Swift, I mean, I'm happy we're actually putting in DeAndre Swift in the passing game more, but at the same time, man, just you have AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, and Dallas Goedert use them. But then again, they did use them, and one led to an interception, the other one a drop pass. What can I tell you? Also, to DeAndre Swift, man, come on, man, you can't be fumbling, man. Come on. I'm gonna give you a slight only because that was your first fumble. So you're not known to fumbling the ball. So I'm praying this doesn't start nothing. Yeah, fumbles lost. Hassan Reddick had 2.5 sacks. Mel Williams had a point 0.5 sack. Jordan Day had a point 0.5 sack. Brandon Grant had a point 0.5 sack. Joshua had a sack. So if we're doing they had 5 sacks against Zach Wilson. What can the defense do, bro? And the thing is, and what's crazy is they were banged up, man. The defense was banged up. If I remember correctly, Eli Ricks went out with injury. Goddamn, our secondary is even more depleted as we speak. Who else? Who else went out injured? Bro, Reed Blankenship went out with injury because due to like a rib injury. Lane Johnson's went out with an injury as well. Oh man, I don't know what those team doctors be feeding these Eagles, man. Just everybody's dropping like flies, bro. Just crazy. Brandon Covey didn't really do much on the punt return. Jake Elliott freaking missed that crucial field goal. That's when I knew the game was done. Brandon, man, I mean, look, he overall I thought he had an okay game. It is what it is. If I had to give each like to the offense, defense, special team grades, offense is will be an F plus. Yes, an F plus. And Brian Johnson, man, you really need to look at yourself in the mirror, man, with all these play calls. Like, how can you have one good drive early and yet suck throughout the whole way, man? Where was the adjustments in the second half when the Jets made the adjustments against the Eagles? No points with this offense? Believable. The only reason why it's not a pure F minus is due to the efforts of AJ Brown and to a lesser extent DeAndre Swift on the passing lanes as well, and also Jalen Hurts like escape for the most part escaping. Right, I cannot overlook the drop pass by Devontae Smith, the Dallas Goddard getting hit, letting go of the football that led to another interception, and the inexcusable third interception by Jalen Hurts. I can't, and also the fumble by DeAndre Swift. I can't. Yeah, if you commit 4 turnovers, you're not gonna win. Sorry. And as for the defense, I'm gonna give them a B plus. Like yes, I would love the fact that Zach Wilson threw at least a few interceptions, but of course that's not gonna happen with this defense sometimes. But at least he got 5 sacks. So and also even with like injuries dropping flies with the Eagles defense, they still held Zach Wilson to only 20 points. And keep in mind as well, they had because the Eagles only had 4 turnovers, they had like shorter field positions, so I can't really blame too much on them honestly. So overall, though, I'm gonna give the defense a B plus. As for special teams, that is a definite D. That missed field goal really just was also the beginning of the end for the Eagles. There was no like the punt returns was minutes only 9 yards. I mean, it is what it is, and the punting was just okay. So yeah, tough loss, tough loss, and also the fact we lost to Zach was unbelievable, man, unbelievable. All right, guys, that's it for me. So this is gonna be a lengthy ass video. Maybe not. It probably might get blocked due to the highlights by the NFL. Because I was watching by the NFL, not the Eagles channel. But it is what it is. If it does get blocked, I'm just gonna just cut the highlights out of the portion. All I gotta say is, man, it was a tough loss, and hopefully, like, most of these injuries are not serious because, man, if I see Josh Jobe line up against Curry Kill, due to the fact they had to play the Dolphins next, the number one offense, man, uh, it's gonna be tough, man. It's gonna be tough. All right, man. Like and subscribe below. Help a brother out, man. And yeah, take care, man. Peace. It's gonna be a long ass week.